How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going over the dutiful maid, Noelle. Noelle's a character that not everyone understands or uses properly, and I'm gonna kind of show you her talents, abilities, how to build her in a team, and what you should be using her for. Alright, let's get into it. So Noelle is a two-handed greatsword user, and she's probably one of the first characters anyone got in the game due to her being on the guaranteed beginner banner, which also has a discount of 2 less acquainted fates needed to summon. She is a Geo user that primarily acts as a tank slash healer or a paladin role in other RPGs, which is a difficult role to properly build in Genshin Impact, which is so focused on attack. She does get a little bit outclassed by other healers in the game like Barbara, Kiki, and Jean. But what she brings to the table is damage mitigation, which they really don't. They heal you, and if you get hit afterwards, you're back to where you were. So to talk about Noelle, her E ability is a shield. The shield negates damage according to her overall defense, and is a channel, so when you swap characters, it actually persists, allowing you to mitigate damage on them. Her Q ability is called Sweeping Edge. She surrounds her weapon in Geo energy, increasing the overall attack and buffing the rate of her healing. Now for her healing, it comes from when she has her E ability triggered. So when I pop right trigger, as I am hitting things with Noelle, it will heal everyone around me. Now my Noelle's level 1, so I'm not able to properly show it in a combat situation. However, in the description below I will link to a video that shows what Noelle's capable of at level 80 with max damage. Noelle's a very interesting character. Let's take a look at her talents, constellations, and building. Noelle's first talent is her auto attack. It scales, of course, with your attack and your damage. Now, you're not building attack on Noelle, as I'll explain later, but there are ways to give her attack, so you still want to scale this up. Her second talent is breastplate. This is her E that defends her, and of course it's breastplate. This scales with your defense. The damage absorbed is equal to 160% of your defense plus 770 at level 1. The damage caused by the shield, which whenever you first pop it, it does do damage to surrounding enemies, is 120% of your defense stat. The healing percentage it does is 21.3% of your defense plus 103. So you can probably already see you're going to be building defense on Noelle. And that's pretty much it. All you're going to build Noelle, just like all you'd build on Barbara, is HP. All you're really building on Noelle is defense. Her Sweeping Edge does elemental burst damage of 67.2%. This is Geo damage. And the skill damage is 92.8%, which scales with attack. Attack bonus is 40% of your defense, and this only goes up, especially when we're talking about her constellations here in a second. So, her first constellation, I Got Your Back. While Sweeping Time and Breastplate, both your Q and your E, are in effect, which you really should be popping them together, the chance of Breastplate's healing effect activating is increased to 100% per hit. So instead of 50%, where it's every other hit you're getting a heal, this is every hit you are getting a heal. The Invulnerable Maid increases the level of Breastplate by 3 up to a maximum of 15. To be cleaned. When Breastplate's duration expires or it is destroyed by damage, it will deal 400% of attack of Geo damage to surrounding enemies. This can be really good. In Spiral Abyss, when you're surrounded by enemies, your shield will most likely get broken. And as we're going to say, even though we were not building attack percent, we will be building defense, and we can give that to her as attack. So you can actually do a lot of burst damage with this. The Favonius Sweeper Master increases the level of sweeping time your Q by 3 up to a level 15. Must be spotless. Sweeping time increases Noelle's attack by an additional 50% of her defense. So, the higher we get her defense, when she pops her Q, boom, her attack goes up. Additionally, every enemy defeated during the skill duration adds 1 second to the duration up to 10 seconds. And with this skill, when you get her to C6, Noelle becomes broken in a way. You can keep her healing, you can keep her shield, you can keep her sweep time, basically going the entire time. Let's go into the artifacts so you can see kind of what you want to be looking at to build her. Alright, so let's look at the artifacts. Ignore the feather because I don't have one to give her. But what I have is I have defense percentage, as well as attack percentage as a secondary stat. I do think Gladiators is a great set to put on her, because it'll give you attack percentage while you can also focus out other stats. I'm not sure you want to go for the 4-piece here, but you can get additional usage out of the 4-piece as opposed to as opposed to other pieces. Another great element to put on her is the geo damage bonus. Because, as I said, whenever her shield pops, it does geo damage. Sweeping time is geo damage. This is basically how we get damage out of Noelle, is by building geo damage bonus. And to that end, there's the Archia Petra. This gives you a 2-set bonus of gain of 15% geo damage bonus. You could put this as a 4-set, where upon obtaining a crystal created through a geo reaction, which you will be getting a lot with your shield up, all party members gain 35% resistance to that particular element. In my opinion, not worth it. Just go for the 2-set piece here, gaining the additional damage. There's also a set, the Defender's Will, that will increase your base defense by 30%. So you might want to go for a little bit of the Geo, a little bit of this. In my opinion, don't do this one and grab Gladiators with some defense percentage on it. I think that better fills out what you need as opposed to these. But it's up to you. Now, when we're looking at her weapon, a lot of people say to put her with the bell. I disagree. Now, the bell's a great sword for Noelle. When you take damage, it generates another shield, which absorbs damage up to 20% of your max HP. The shield lasts for 10 seconds or until broken, and can be triggered once every 45 seconds. This is at Refinement 1. While protected by the shield, the character gains 12% increased damage. So, yes, you can be doing this, but Noelle already gets her own shield. And this is HP scaling. I don't think, therefore, it is the best weapon to put on Noelle. Instead, the White Blind, which is a crafted weapon, I think is much better. It's defense scaling. On hit, normal and charge attacks increase attack by 7.5 seconds. This is at Refinement Rank 2. For 6 seconds with a max of 4 stacks. So that's 7.5 times 4. This effect can only occur once every 0.5 seconds. I think this is a much better weapon for Noelle. It's scaling up her defense, which in turn, when you have Sweeping Edge, is scaling up your attack. And it's all in all helping you much more so with Noelle's kit. So I would go for this. But yeah, that's my build for Noelle. She's a healer, so you can pretty much put her in any party. I have kind of a pseudo party here for her. It's not really. I don't think you should put Fischl and Venti on the same team, but that's just me. If you got a better build for Noelle, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, I'm linking to a video that shows her getting like the maximum potential damage you can deal with her down in the description. Go check it out, and I'll see you guys in a later video. Bye.